not exactly human now, are we? 'Cause most of us are not precisely alive, a mere mechanized commotion. It's so damn impressed with itself, 'cause it can imitate anything under the sea. A new idea is rarely ever seen. And when the lightning descends, we're like chickens without heads, way too proud to ever duck for the ground. 'Cause we are contagious. Every thought, every word carries diseases that our forefathers heard. They knew where to begin and built us shelter from the wind. But it's sunny now and we're stuck deep underground. And you're kept alive in this long dark tunnel by being fueled with a cheap substitute for truth. And every now and then the sun will still shine on in, but for the most part it's just dark. 'Cause a copy of a copy turns out gray, and a brain filled with nonsense is a grave. So you can't expect to find that it's all inside your mind. We all won't let you unless we're left behind. 'Cause we are contagious. Every thought, every word carries diseases that our forefathers heard. They knew where to begin and built a shelter from the wind. But it's sunny now and we're 6 feet underground. And all that I've seen shows me we lose ourselves at every turn. Just when I think it must be right, it turns out my intuition is suspect. It's my problems in effect keep me stranded in a cesspool with old memories of you. And I want to believe that you and I are free to create ourselves anew. You need it too. We'll both be. In fact, I know we'll all be screwed. And it's hard to face the pain that we embrace. It's nice to think there could be something more in store. But can we accept the fate of no escape and clean the slate before we break? 'Cause we're not exactly human until we recognize our disease and lay waste to all that's within us, leaving nothing left but the source. 'Cause a copy of a copy's always great, and a brain filled with nonsense became my grave. So I'm not surprised to find it was all inside my mind. I had to let go and leave you all behind. 'Cause you are contagious. Every thought, every word carries diseases that I refuse to cater to. If you knew where to begin, you'd build your shelter from within. You hold the antidote to every single strain. Burn out the sickness and cling to what remains.
Wow.
That's a song.
That's tune for you. Thank you very much. It's hard to get out of the mode of just wanting to keep talking and talking and talking and
Isaac's
talking.
almost here. You may want to stay on stage a minute.
Oh, Isaac's almost here?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, why did we even start the whole festival without him? My lord.
No, we're extending it until he gets here.
Oh,
It's already over.
Right, we're doing our best, but who knows if he even shows up? I mean, it's Isaac.
Cool. Gosh, I got a lot of songs. Some people plan out their set before they play. Some people plan out their speeches before they speak. This song is called Rocks and Trees, and it will forever remind me of the farm that I have just been on. And I'd like to give a special dedication to a new friend of mine who's been very supportive lately. His name is Adam, in the white shirt over there. And I really appreciate you, Adam. It's been a great relationship. He's a fantastic poet. You should hear his lyrical content sometime. But he's been there for me in a lot of ways, and we've been able to share ideas, and it's been really cool. And you know, I just love people so much, and being at the farm and being a little more isolated from all my good old friends and all the good people in Salt Lake and the hustle and bustle of the city. It's nice to remember that there are people that still like your music and are kind of think you're an all right guy. And so I appreciate the confidence you've given me, Adam. It's been very nice.
Likewise.
Rocks and trees, they all point to things, so nothing's gonna keep me from being free. Oh, the rocks and trees, they all dream of things, so something can bring me to my knees. And the road less traveled has suddenly become my only home. I wonder if my gift still has a place that I can trace. I hide my face by staring in a mirror every day, and they say the USA has cracked. And I never meant to bother anyone, but I still feel if I hadn't done exactly what I'd done, I'd still be lost in outer space, well off but out of place. And so I write these songs inside my head instead. Yes, I write these songs inside my head instead. And now I wonder, is it ever gonna get any easier? Oh, the rocks and trees, they all point to things, so nothing's gonna keep me from being free. Oh, the rocks and trees, they all dream of things, so something can bring me to my knees. And I'm still young and dumb, but I still know how to strum that side of you that's always you, and has always seen right through the shit you do. And though I wish I could go back and change the reasons why I went insane, the truth is I hadn't learned a thing in a while. And my voice is a hand grenade, though I don't always know exactly what to say. I'll never feel another way until my road is paved. I've just learned a better way to find the ground. Yes, I've learned a better way to find the ground. And now I wonder, is it ever gonna get any easier? Is it ever gonna be? Are we ever gonna see anything worth having except permaculture? So and so and so and so Oh, the rocks and trees, they all point to things, so nothing's gonna keep me from being free. Oh, the rocks and trees, they all dream of things, so something can bring me to my knees. Thank you. It's a pretty classic group of old friends here. Oh my God, what a cool way to come back. I always dedicate this song to my friends because it says friend once in the song. Here you go. Who have walked the in-betweens and know exactly what I mean about nothing and everything. I think we agree that there's something underneath that doesn't need our beliefs or the bending of our knees. Sometimes I swear that my vision is so clear now, I'll never let myself down, there's nothing left to fear. But it's a fact, something always gets off track, and it's hard to turn my back on this thought that I can't seem to stop. So what will I do now? I think I've found the only way out. It feels like people will never change, but that thought It's an illusion all the same. The truth is, you can't know what a sane world will be like until we wake up there. All my friends who will be there in the end, and I'll lend a helping hand in making me the man I am. I hope you're well and can feel the words I'm dwelling. I hope that maybe somehow they'll help you when you're feeling down. So what will you do now? Do you think you see just what I see? Are you still wondering what you'll change? 'Cause that thought is a trap you all the same. The truth is, you can't know what a sane life might be like until you're there, can feel the living air, creating and destroying everything we share. If you're ready, step into your body. There's no use feeling sorry for who you really are. But it'd be nice to have a plan that would work for every man. But that safety we demand is exactly why we can't. There's no going back. And a future we can share is erupting everywhere. What comes next, I have no idea, 'cause I haven't written it yet. So what we do now, I think we found the only way out. It feels like people will never change, but that thought is changing every day. The truth is, you can't know what a sane world will be like, but you can know what a sane life might feel like. Oh, baby, if you try, you'll see that I'm right, 'cause I'm living there right now. Oh, thank you guys. So that song reminded me of something I was gonna talk about when I talked forever, but I want to just like stick this one in there a little bit. There's a line there that says, it'd be nice to have a plan that would work for everybody, but that safety we demand is why we can't have a plan. And I wanted to remind you that taking that first step towards a regenerative future is the most important part, because once we've taken that step, the next one will be made clear. But if we ask what is 10 steps down the line, and if it's not perfect for everyone, then we don't do it. We have to start where we can start. So just something to think about. It cascades. We don't have to know every answer. We just have to have the balls to do something within our own power. Here's a song. Well, I gave my life to a dream. A dream, it seems, as empty as me, now quiet as can be. Come shadow walk with me and see if you can follow my lead. And I walked all alone, feet as permanent as stone. I was king of the unseen on an illusionary throne. And I remember some things clearly that I'm holding on to still. They don't make sense in present tense, but I'm glad I had my fill. You see, we've all got our problems, but I disappeared from mine, thinking I'd found answers to save all mankind. And I know now I was broken, I was lonely and diseased, but I won't forget that side of me that drew a line for peace. There's a unity we need if we're ever going to breathe, and it might be a while before we see, but but I say no fear, brother, and no fear, sister. I'd rather be dead than give up on each other. We're sick of our excuses and painful abuses. It's time for something more, so better show us all you got, 'cause I'm ready for more. Yeah, I'm ready for more. And I gave my life to a dream. A dream, it seems as empty as me, now quiet as can be. Come shadow walk with me and see if you can follow my lead. My lead, my lead. And I don't know if you've ever seen right through, but there are two whole worlds that interweave. We all have a dream, it's more or less unseen. The answers lie beyond our reach, and I've learned enough to know that it's all an open road. If we just know to let things go and become whole, then we could sing no fear, brother, and no fear, sister. We'd rather be dead than give up on each other. We're sick of our excuses and painful abuses. It's time for something more, so better show us all you got, 'cause we're ready for that summer. All I wanted was to wash my hands of all the pain and do my own damn thing. Something came out of left field. It made me forget my name. I forgot why I should struggle in this stupid goddamn game. And there was only me to blame. But I feel I should explain that the sooner you investigate, the sooner you'll be sane. And I'll give you a message if you're ready to listen. It's the only thing that's made much sense to me. We're all the same. So we should sing no fear, brother, and no fear, sister. We'd rather be dead than give up on each other. We're sick of our excuses and painful abuses. It's time for something more, so better show us all you got, 'cause we're ready for, now we're ready for more. Ready for more. Thank you. Cool. I'm going to play 3 more songs. At the end of that 3 songs, Maomi's painting up here is going to be worth roughly 1.6 mil. You can get it on a steal, though. You did the first bid? Oh, you sexy kid. I love you. Anyways, if you want to outbid 1.6 mil, he already hit that one. 1.7? 1.6? Okay, cool. Anyways, we are doing a silent auction up here, and though I really hope Nick wins, it is open to all. And you can kind of picture a little bit of today, a little bit of this experience, a little bit of this performance. All of that is through the most wonderful person I know, and on that wonderful paintbrush onto that beautiful canvas. So, some way to kind of physicalize what we're doing here. Oh, here's a song. I've dug so deep into the dreams of human beings, been revealed things of such intensity that I broke down and cried upon my knees to please just take this all from me. But I've seen too much now to forget. The golden key resides in me, and no matter where the fire hides, I was born to bring it to the light, to help us face it. and embrace it. Now please remember as I'm singing this, that all these words within a certain sense are merely art. I do not aim to be exalted for my egocentric notions, but I do hope you will listen to the spiritual revision. If I had been born an Eastern man, and having gone through all I have, I would gladly declare to all my friends that I was God himself made man. And they would say, yeah, we know, us too, we're glad you're here. But in this Western hemisphere, they've taken those that have revealed this truth and labeled us as crazy or aloof. The Western world demands a savior, but if one suggests he's here, he's Satan. I think that says a little something about this pressure that keeps building. See, whether you're religious or an atheist, we share a common sense, well, most of us, to know the situation that we face is brought on by our own mistakes, and a man sent down here by his dad, casting magic from his hands, probably won't save us. And I do not mean to rain on your parade, but the flood gets closer every single day, and I know it's easy to just look away, but I'm asking you to stare straight at me and go within as I begin to weave this room into a single tree, inviting all of you into the centerpiece of me. I've dug the deepest of the currents of conscious connections, listen for it. You'll start to feel the living air, let go of pain, let go of fear. This moment binds us as a unit, take the step and drop into it. Do not know if linking minds will be the answer for our time. Some feel release as we entwine, others fear the other side. Every emotion, every desire is flowing through this lake of fire, and it's getting hotter every day. If you're sensitive, you know it. It cleanses us, it changes us, it never stays the same for us. And I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. And I, for one, can't say if it's a blessing or a curse, but I think it's a message sent to get us back on course. I do believe in taking care of the Mother Earth that birthed us here, and she is past the point of patience, skinned alive by humankind. And there's nothing we can do. Oh, there's nothing we can't do. There's nothing we can do. Oh, there's nothing we can't do. Thank you. All right. It's another relatively new song called Icarus. I'm that sperm that looked down instead of upward. While everyone stared at the sun, I sort of pondered if staring at something so bright for so long makes us blind. Why do we try? Now Icarus knew this, but ignored Zeus and Daedalus. His wings were both burned by his lust for the challenge. Instead of a ritual, a book, or a pill, please lay down. See what I've found. Despite all your doubts, there's something here worth finding all about. I tried fire, tried steel, and finally kneeled. I was shot into the stars through a shattered glass veil, and my wings are waxed too. I thought the fall would surely kill me, but it's better to have understood than miss out on the mystery. I met the 100th monkey. He had a trick up his sleeve. He said it's not about who gets there first, it's making sure it works. So I'll take that and I'll run with that, and I hope you're running too. There's a wounded woman waiting with a womb that must be filled. It only takes one to drive the sun into her seed, but it takes 1 billion strong and all our wrongs to find the right one. Now the bomb has been planted, seed has been dropped. The mother's now filled with our pain and our thoughts. Instead of being first, we're now stuck with the fact that this child will raise as our reflection at last. It's our reflection at last. So I'm that sperm that looks down instead of upward. You're that womb that needs a hero and a brother. Keep our baby warm while we rise to our feet. 'Cause there's a million of us that will dance to that beat. And despite all your doubts, there's something here worth finding all about. I tried fire, I tried steel, but when I finally kneeled, I was shot into the stars through a shattered glass veil. And my wings are waxed too. I thought the fall would surely kill me, but it's better to have understood than miss out on the mystery. I met the 100th monkey. He had a trick up his sleeve. Said when first is last and last is first, we'll satisfy our thirst. So satisfy your thirst and stay strong. Satisfy your thirst and stay strong. 'Cause it won't be long. I haven't said much of this, but I'm just eternally grateful to the Bischoff clan. I love all of them so much, and I'm so proud of Tiffany for putting so much of herself into this festival. It's hard to see something so beautiful and so critically important to our health be, frankly, not enough people have come over the last couple days. I mean, there could be 10,000 people that came, and I'd still say there wasn't enough, but there needs to be something that happens here in Salt Lake that gets events like this really packed. Okay, it's easy to say, hey, I'm in this crazy cool band and there's alcohol and we're all going to have a great time and there's 10,000 people and whatever, and you go home and you forgot about it because you got blacked out drunk. Or even just other fun recreational things. That's great. But you know, our health does matter, very much so. And the people here are very, very wise. I don't know how many of the presentations you caught today, but there are beautiful, wise souls in this place right now. And I'm glad for those that were here and got to experience that. And I really hope you'll tell people on Facebook, in person, throughout the year to get excited for next year's festival. Because it can be 3, 4, 5 times bigger than this, and we'd all be very happy about that. And very well off for it. It's good for the health of the community. So let's see what we can do to draw attention to things like this that are positive, but make it sexy and fun, you know? We can figure that out, right, guys? You're all pretty sexy and fun. Shouldn't be that hard. Special thanks to the vendors, and just everyone who came together to make this happen. I am really grateful. And my last song for today, I guess Ode to the 1%'s a good one. Rich man with your semi-secret plans, why don't you spill them all right here? We'll take our fingers from our ears, 'cause we all know it's here. There's clear and present fear, and we all have families too. What gives you the right to say what we're all thinking anyway behind those legal doors of yours? Help us react and adapt before we lose the chance. We need to bridge this gap between our camps. Oh, let us swim. Oh, let us in. 'Cause if we were sent here from above, just to watch you from below, I think we'd say hell no. You got some pretty nice stuff and all your friends are higher ups. You've got your mansions made of gold you think will save you from the cold. But your wealth and power is fleeting and the golden times are leaving. Let's fuse our spines from the earth up to the skies. Oh, let us swim. Oh, let us in. But if you sell us to the wolves, we'll chase you down in sheep's clothes. Once your neck is exposed, we still just let you go. 'Cause there's something you should know. Yeah, there's something you should know about us. We are willing willing, we are able. We could sit right at your table. We are smart, we have hearts. We could fix these broken parts. We have the hands and feet you need. You be the roots, we'll be the leaves. We'll put our branches in the seas and watch as everything turns green. But I don't know if you can feel this flow. For you to stay on top, you gotta join us in the muck. Oh, come and swim. Oh, breathe it in. But if you use up all your might to condemn us to the night, flip that switch and kill our light, or we might stand up and sit you down with your loved ones all in view and ask them what they really think of you. See, I don't think they'd want to wear your shoes. Those are army boots that tear the world in two. And if they truly knew the plot, throw us all upon the cross. The ones you love might likely be your double cross. See, their love's your only wealth, and you're dragging them to hell. You may not know this all too well, but hell is what we are all thrown into when we've done something so wrong we can't undo. If you let us starve, it'll scar you through and through. So let's all swim, and let's all win, or let's all lose, if that's all that's left to do. Just hear us now, hear us now. We'll help you build, but we need it now. All right. Thank you guys so much. I had a lot of fun. I'm really glad I got to share some ideas with you. The point of the email list up here, anyone who's been listening, if you want to share more ideas or hear little updates from the things we're discovering about how to be more regenerative and more just alive and awake and helpful, we'd love to stay in touch and continue that conversation. So feel free to leave your email with us. And last call for anyone who might want to bid on Maomi's painting. Thank you so much, guys. And thank you again, Tiffany and everyone here. And let's all just be really grateful all the time. Okay, bye.